Okay, something I don't actually talk about when I make these videos is that we actually have to take mom's medicine out an hour beforehand for it to get to be room temperature. So yeah, we have a little refrigerator where I keep mom's medicine. It's right there. Her roller's in the way. So here we go. We get a delivery of these. So here. It usually comes a few in a pack. Usually 3 to 5. One. This is one in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah. So this one came in 5. So yeah, usually it's 3 to 5. And it had to stay refrigerated. And keep it in the fridge. We already had this refrigerator, so we actually already had this refrigerator. The nice thing about getting these is when they get delivered, they get delivered with ice packs. So I have tons of ice packs now, which is good because when we go out, I usually pack her thing just in case I have to be out too long and change it. So it's actually pretty good. And pack lunch. So anyway, when we get it, you need to read. I'm going to cover mom's name. I'm going to show you this. So see, you're supposed to read it every time. Read it. How much 2-day bag, 48-hour pump, blah, 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 blah. You gotta read that stuff. Make sure, discard after a certain amount of time. So, you're supposed to read that every time. It's actually best practices to read it when it first comes in to make sure everything's right. You don't want to wait until the day of and read it and be like, oh my God, it's not right. So, human error, it happens. Nobody's perfect. So I'm actually going to lay this out. Room temperature. Let it get warm. So this is the sticker I'm putting on today. Castle in the Sky, one of my favorite books and one of my favorite movies. So gonna wait the hour and then gonna wipe down the table and get ready to do mom's Picc IV drip change. So I'm tired. I had to wake up early to take mommy to the dentist, so and unfortunately they didn't get her dentures done today. They put them in her mouth and checked to see if they fit. Her bite wasn't exactly right, so they had to send them back and we have to wait. It has been months. It's been months. Mommy hasn't had her dentures. She only has these teeth right here on the bottom and she has all her teeth on the top, but she's missing these back here and these back here. So it's like my poor mother is not eating. She's losing weight like you would not believe. So it doesn't help because her heart doesn't, she doesn't want to eat because of her heart, because she's not getting like a lot of blood to her stomach. So she doesn't want to eat. And then it doesn't help because she doesn't have teeth. So it's like, there's a lot going on. All right, here comes mommy. She got my Sarah socks, one of my favorite pairs. This is a kitty cat with a coffee cup. I love that coffee cup. I love that. Those are my favorite socks. I'm gonna have to take those back from you. But look at mom. She got her hair cut. She got her little jewelries on. She's feeling better. Right, mom? All right, here we go. Got everything ready. This is mom's drip, heparin, the little cap, clamp, batteries, alcohol pads, hand sanitizer, gloves. All right. Gotta do this. I got to get out of I gotta get out of here. I got an appointment for myself today. All right, so let's go put this down. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't have mine.
Put it against the 5x J.
5x J. No, it's all right. All right, so okay. We're leaving her things on today because they just got changed. So her sleeves, I just put those on today. So those won't be changing today. Thanks. All right. Here's the old bag. It's empty. Ooh, look at that. Empty. You don't have to wait the 30 minutes like last time.
It said maintain 00.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put this. You ready? Okay. Okay. Get this. Okay. All right. Pausing it. Pause. I mean, pause, turn it off. I don't know. Changing the batteries. Okay. Then it's going to be. Okay. That's the old one. That's the old one. All right. This right here. This is the thing. I tell you, there's never a time where this thing is not tangled up. All right, not too bad today. All right, yellow facing me. It's gonna go in over here. Oh wait, hold on. Yellow in over here. Come on now. Why is it being complicated? That's because I'm tired. Okay, and then blue over here inside the little hole. I'm gonna have my sister record this up close next time. And then remember, this goes underneath. Then before we clamp it, we unclamp. Where's the clamp at? Unclamp this here. Unclamp that before we hit it flush. Right, boom. Now this part. Time to get the gloves on. Time to get the gloves on. All right, so changing the lumen. Here's the clamp.
You're not supposed to put more hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, we can. Gloves is my rings in here. Hand sanitizer. Mom, keep mommy safe. All right. Don't worry, things not screaming out at us. All right, clamp. We're gonna unclamp this thing. I'll hand sanitizer. sanitize my hands again. All right, so this one. Oh no, I didn't do the alcohol pads, but that's okay. All right. Hold this. Hold. No. I got it. You know, usually I have these prepped and ready, but not today. Again, always make sure this is clean. You always make sure this is clean. Clean it for a few seconds. Okay. All right, here we go. Program. Run. No, yes. As always, with the 48 hours, you got to repeat RX. That makes it do the 48 hours again. Yes. Goes through its little checks. While it does that, I'm going to get ready to flush the heparin. Run. Okay, so now the 48 hours has started, right? So we're done here. We're done with that. Now I have to flush her other lumen. I'll flush that. Here's the new cap. Okay. Sanitize my hands again. Alcohol wipe. You do or don't. I mean, it's like I said, that thing already has alcohol in it. This already has alcohol in it. So. And again, we do this to make sure that this one right here, when they draw blood out of it, it just keeps it going. So gotta remember to prime it. Priming it is making sure that there's no air bubbles. So you want to get all the air out. Okay. That's the old one. We're gonna just wipe it. I'm sorry, Mommy. Next time I'll make sure I have paper towels, okay? Okay. Alright. It's done. That's the new cap. Remember? And just make sure that's tight because one time that did come off. Alright, so all done. That's all done. This one is changed with the new medication. This one is flushed. I'm gonna cover it up with mom's things. I'm gonna do that. Her sleeves. You know, I always forget to pull this up so that we could pull it down over it every single time. Every single time. So now I gotta put this through here. So if you forget that, then you gotta put it over the machine itself. If you don't do it beforehand. I do forget. But like I said, this was a new one, so that's why we're not changing it today. Usually I do change it. Put your hand through. And this is just to keep the thing from swinging all over the place. When we first got this, we didn't know. So it used to just be dangling all over the place. It used to scare the crap out of me. I couldn't stand it. But thankfully, one day when a nurse came, she came and put it on for Mom. And we've been using these and this sleeve ever since. So the sleeve we put up so that it's not hanging down. And like I said, I got these on Amazon. I've seen a lot of different sites from other places. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen them from a lot of other places. I'll probably order some other ones. But all right, so we got another 48 hours. Got another 48 hours with this. I'll clean all this up.
Computer, 47 hours. Set alarm.
So yeah, we set a reminder for 47 hours, then we know to take the bag out.
Computer, set alarm, 47 hours.
So we can let it.
You ain't listening to me.
Computer, set reminder for 47 hours.
What's the reminder for?
To change medicine.
Okay, I'll remind you in 7 hours.
Anyway, I don't have time to deal with that. Cancel. Computer, cancel. I have it set up on my phone, but we do set the reminder on the computer too. So I got to clean all this up. I got to go for my appointment.
Put it back in the bag so I can go sit down.
Okay. Say bye to Mom. Mom got her nice new haircut. Thanks, E. Really appreciate you. All right, y'all. Bye. One blood. Donating blood today. It's been a busy day. I went through a lot today to get this hat. A lot. So it was very unexpected. I've been trying for probably, I'm gonna say for a month. I've been trying for a month to get this hat. So one blood, you donate blood, you get the hat. Okay. So the first time I went, I couldn't get it because my iron was too low. They want your iron to be like 12. My iron, when they went, it was 10. So they was like, oh, sorry, you can't get it. I was like, okay, all right, I'll try to do my best. My iron is always low. My red blood cells aren't that great. And it's always a problem. My iron's always low. This is always an issue for me. So my doctor put me on iron pills. So this time when I went, my iron was 14 points, which is way better. However, this is a month later. However, today, my blood pressure, sky high. I do not know why my blood pressure is so high. It could be the heat. It could be stress. All this stuff going on with Mommy. I do not know. But my blood pressure, this morning I checked it. It was like 131. No, the first time I checked it was like 145 over 105. And then I took my blood pressure pills, which I used to be on 5 milligrams. Now they put me on 10. And now, after I checked it an hour later, it was 145. No, 131 over 95, maybe. So then, when I went to go do my blood, when I went to go donate blood today, the lady told me it was 145 over 101. So she's like, we're going to wait 5 minutes and see what happens. So we waited the 5 minutes. It was 145 over 100. So she was like, oh, you can do it. I was like, oh my God, finally. Because I did want the hat for myself, but more importantly, I wanted it for my future husband. Because he loves trucker hats. Like, he loves hats in general. He loves hats in general, but he loves trucker hats too. So, and we both donate blood. He loves donating blood. You know, okay, this is like something that we both do. So I wanted to get the hat. So I got the hat, and I'm really happy. However, traumatic. This was crazy. The girl, you know, that needle they give you is so big. This needle is huge. Okay. The girl, God bless her. And I don't want to talk bad about this girl. I'm not going to talk bad about her. Because maybe it's not her fault. Maybe my vein just was not agreeable today. So, I mean, she stuck me with that needle. And I have good veins, y'all. I got good veins. My veins, I'm light skinned today. My veins is all blue and purple or whatever the case is. You can see my veins easily. She stuck me with that thing, and she had to hold it and move it around and shift it and do all kinds of stuff. The blood was not flowing. It didn't want to flow. So she ended up holding it the whole time, actually. Maybe not the whole time. I think the last like 5 minutes or so, she was able to tape it down. And I was squeezing the thing. And it was able to do it. And I was able to give a full donation of whole blood. Painful though. Painful. So while I'm watching her work on the guy next to me, I don't know, this man's blood must have been pumping and ready to go, because she stuck him with that needle. It squirted out. And I was looking at her and I'm just like, did blood get on her glove? I wasn't sure. I was nervous. I thought blood got on her glove, but I guess it didn't. Because here she come back to me, moving around and doing stuff, and I'm just trying to look. I'm like, she got blood on her glove? But I guess she didn't. But his blood went. It was bad. And that bus was right. Somebody on that bus was ripe. And I work with middle school kids. It smelled like middle school on that bus. But anyway, despite all that, and mind you, I was in a rush. I almost missed my doctor's appointment because I was on my way to the doctor, and it just so happened that I saw the one blood bus. And I was like, oh my goodness, it is my time. It is my opportunity. I'm going to stop and get this thing, because come to find out, today was the last day to get the hat. So I was getting this hat. I would have missed my appointment. I had already missed my appointment at I had a 1:45 appointment. I missed it. So then they changed it to 3:15. So I walked in that doctor's appointment at 3:25. My appointment was 3:15. She said, oh, you just almost missed it. You almost missed it. I was like, I checked in. I did not miss it. And I didn't almost miss it. Because I checked in right at 2 minutes before from my phone. So ain't no way I was going to miss it. But yeah, so it was a success. I got the hat. I'm really happy. I'm O negative blood. I gave blood. It's gonna be a while before I get blood again, cause yeah, that was painful. That was painful. I was like, oh, I was like, please. I was like, I usually cry when I see needles. It's been a few years since I cried when I seen a needle, so I'm doing better. But next time I see a needle, I might cry again, cause that was rough. That was rough. I hope you appreciate this hat, sir.